For the first time in 7 years, the Major League Baseball postseason takes center stage at Wrigley Field with the Wrigley faithful. Memories of Cubs greats all around this hallowed ground. Some Cubs greats of the future hoping to make their mark against a hungry San Diego team. The postseason is about to get underway.
Jackson Merrill, last year's Rookie of the Year.
Merrill hits one in the air up the right field line. Long run, Suzuki not going to get there. It dumps down a fair ball. Merrill's going to try for two. Suzuki's throw, no shot. And a hustle double for Jackson Merrill to begin the second inning.
So a man at second, Xander Bogaerts the batter.
Bogaerts to left center field. That ball is blistered by Xander Bogaerts. One hop off the ivy. Forget moving the guy up on a routine grounder. Bogaerts scores Merrill on a double and takes third on the wayward throw. San Diego strikes first in the wild card, and Xander Bogaerts, back from a fractured foot, is right back in the swing of things. Now a ground ball to short. Dansby Swanson makes a diving play to rob O'Hearn of a hit and robs San Diego of a run.
Beautiful play by Dansby Swanson. He saved a run and took a base hit away from O'Hearn.
And with one out here in the top of the fourth inning, the Padres have runners on the corners for Ryan O'Hearn.
This ball fisted to shallow center. Swanson makes the catch and throws a lob in plenty of time to the plate to hold Machado. Dansby Swanson robs Ryan O'Hearn for a second time with a runner at third.
It's Nick Pivetta, who has been outstanding. 6 strikeouts, just the 1 hit allowed, and he has retired each of the last 11 Cub hitters.
Seiya swings, drills one deep left center field. This is going to tie the game. It's gone. Solo shot to left center by Seiya Suzuki. 1-1 Cubs and Padres here in the 5th.
Seiya Suzuki had homered in his last 4 games in the regular season. He adds one more in the playoffs.
1-1. Here's Carson Kelly.
Kelly with a high drive to center field. Merrill is back. Sheets at the wall. And this one's gone. The Cubs smash out of their slumber with back-to-back home runs in the 5th. Suzuki and Kelly put Chicago in the lead.
Everyone at Wrigley Field on their feet. The atmosphere has changed considerably. Cubs with a 2-1 lead over the Padres.
1-2 to Horner with guys on second and third, 1 out.
Horner trying to come through.
Horner center field. Merrill from shallow center. Swanson back to the bag at third. Merrill's throw home off the mound. Cubs extend the lead on a sacrifice fly from Horner, and it's 3-1 Chicago.
Big insurance run for the Cubs here in the 8th.
Cubs bullpen today. Valencia perfect through an inning and 2/3. Pomeranz perfect in the 7th. Kittredge perfect in the 8th.
And now Xander Bogaerts will try and reach base any way he can to keep this thing going, but now 13 in a row retired by the Cub bullpen.
7th pitch from Keller. Struck him out looking. Keller closes the door.
A magnificent performance by the Chicago bullpen. They retire all 14 batters that they face.
As the Cubs win Game 1 in front of a remarkable crowd here at Wrigley Field.
And now 2 on 1 out for Jackson Merrill. Cubs do have to be careful here. Tatis had more steals of third than anybody but Jose Caballero in the majors this year. And Dansby Swanson has moved a little closer. There goes Tatis for third. Kelly won't even throw it. It's a double steal for San Diego with 1 out. Merrill fly ball to the right field. That drives Suzuki back in front of the warning track. He'll throw it into second. Arise takes third. Tatis is in, and San Diego strikes first in the opening inning of Game 2. Mike Schilt is pushing some buttons early in this game. He'll go to the bullpen after 11 outs and no runs against Cease.
Orellana look back at second base. Here's the 1-2 pitch and a broken back grounder to first. Arise has it. Going to race PCA to the bag, and Luis wins the race to end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 guys left on base.
I'll see what Craig Counsell's going to do. He is going to leave Schott in, and they're going to pitch to Machado here with the base open.
And Machado cracks the first pitch to deep left field. Ian Happ will watch it go. Manny Machado destroys a first pitch splitter. The Cubs do not turn to the bullpen, and Machado hits it over the bullpen. 3-0 San Diego.
We often say it, big-time players show up at the big moments. This is a pretty big moment in this ballgame.
Morejon has gone 2 innings 3 times this year. Where off of Morejon, it kicks right to Arise, who tags the bag with the baseball.
That's what you call a kick save and a beauty right there. It's time for the smoke show is what it is. 2.63 ERA, 61 2/3. He has worked, and my gosh.
No big swing there. 103 top shelved him. 104 from Mason Miller.
Base is empty, 2 outs, 3-2. Here's the pitch to Crow-Armstrong, taken on the inside corner, top of the zone. Mason Miller strikes out the side in the 7th, getting Suzuki, Kelly, and Crow-Armstrong both dazed.
Mason Miller, who's faced 6 batters and struck them all out in the series.
Swanson swings and misses, strike 3, 103 up in the zone.
Young Moises Ballesteros will make his postseason debut. Ballesteros is helpless. You don't strike somebody out, you're out of the game. These are the rules around here. Struck out 8 straight to begin his postseason career. He will leave with 4 outs to go after 27 pitches.
Lifted in the air to right field. Fernando back towards the corner. Leaps up and makes the catch on the move to end the inning.
Cubs need 3 runs against an all-star closer Robert Suarez in the 9th to avoid a game 3 tomorrow. Happ in the air to left. Bryce Johnson. 1 out.
1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 9th inning. Kyle Tucker, the batter, 0 for 3 on the day.
Tucker right center field. There's his first hit of the wild card series. A little life for the Cubs.
He's had 6, count them, 6 home runs in the last 5 games.
On the ground, shortstop. Bogart stumbles, flips to second. Double play, and the Padres win it. Wow. San Diego shuts out the Cubs with a dominant performance from 4 pitchers. And this Padres smoke show sends the series to a decisive game 3.
You win and your World Series dream stays alive. You lose, well, you go home. The stakes are that simple today at Wrigley Field.
And the pressure's really on the Padres now. And the Cubs load the bases with nobody out.
Of course, it's Pete Crow-Armstrong.
Well, one good swing right here, and nobody's going to remember the struggles in the first 2 games.
In the left center field, here comes Jackson Merrill. It falls for a base hit. Pete Crow-Armstrong puts the Cubs on top in game 3.
Well, that's kind of what I'm talking about right there. Darvish with the bases loaded can't afford to expand his zone. You got to find a way to get a ball in the strike zone. And I'll tell you what, when PCA attacks balls over the white part of the plate, he can have some success. That's the first base hit of this series for the Cubs with a runner in scoring position.
And Yu Darvish's day is done. Mike Schilt coming out. He will make a pitching change.
The former Cub Jeremiah Estrada gets thrown into the maelstrom at Wrigley Field.
Swanson 2 for 6 in this series. It's high for ball 4.
Swanson walks in a run. It's 2-0.
Big at bat, and now the Cubs need another big swing for Matt Shaw.
Shaw chases well off the plate, and Estrada picks up the strikeout for the first out.
Now the lineup turns over. And now you're dealing with the top with Bush coming up next.
Fastball down, grounded to first. Arise gets 1. Bogart 2. Double play, and the Padres limit the damage.
And just like that, the tying run is coming to the plate.
As Xander Bogaerts will look to create some 2-out magic here.
And Bogaerts lifts it into left field. Ian Happ comes barreling in. Swanson goes out and makes the catch. Merrill stranded at second. 4 scoreless for Tyone in game 3. Craig Counsell will get Daniel Palencia in a 2-0 game.
Daniel Palencia, he'll face Freddie Fermin.
101 fought down the line and left. That's a fair ball. Freddie Fermin jumps on the fastball. And the Padres have runners at second and third with 2 down for Fernando Tatis Jr. as Fermin comes through. He swings and puts the ball in the air to right. Routine for Suzuki. Palencia's fired up. He gets Tatis, strands the tying runs in scoring position. The Cubs faithful have been buzzing from before first pitch. They're 6 outs away from the National League Division Series as Robert Suarez returns to the game to face Bush. Bush drives the ball to deep right field. Michael Bush, goodbye!
Michael Bush, one of the hottest hitters on the planet, going into this playoff, comes up big in Game 3.
Cubs lead 3-0. Michael Bush with a drive over the right center field fence. It cleared the 368 marker and landed about 2 or 3 rows back. And the Cubs now lead by 3.
3 more outs is what the Cubs need.
San Diego batting in the 9th inning. Jackson Merrill leads it off.
A high drive to right field. Merrill gets into one. Did he get under it? He got just enough. Into the basket for Jackson Merrill, the leadoff man in the 9th, with a home run for San Diego, and the Padres are not done yet.
The seal has finally been broken. Took 24 outs to get to this point, but Jackson Merrill with the solo shot gets the Padres on the board.
Now Xander Bogaerts.
The 3-2 from Keller. DJ Rayburn just bailed out Keller, and Bogaerts knows it. Keller has lost control, and the Padres have the tying runs on base on back-to-back hit batsman Andrew Kittredge for a 3rd consecutive day. Kittredge will try to rescue the 9th inning. It's a ground ball, too softly hit for 2. Can they get 1? Yes, for the moment. Matt Shaw gets the out at first. Oh, he's out.
He's out.
2 down, but now there are runners at 2nd and 3rd. So the tying runs are in scoring position with 2 down in the top of the 9th inning. And Freddie Fermin, the number 9 hitter, ready to step in.
First pitch swinging from in into center. Pete Crow-Armstrong on a 3-hit day. Makes the catch. The Chicago Cubs are going to head up 94. They move on to Milwaukee and the National League Division Series.
The Cubs have won the ball game. They have won the National League Wild Card Series. Not surprisingly, it went right down to the final at-bat.